How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NHL 22 Rebuild Challenge. This is actually the first what-if scenario in a while, so I want to do something different in NHL. I did a video just like this yesterday for NBA 2K22, and it's essentially, can the best players in NHL 22 go 82-0, go undefeated? So here's the thing, right? There are some, things I needed to do. So, the way I did it was I tried to get majority of the guys, forwards. There's some that might be, 90 that I don't have, just because there was just too many, with, the same overall. And then, obviously, I needed to get guys that could play defense. So, there's some guys, obviously, that have higher overalls than some guys that are defense, but because I need defenders, they don't play defense, that I don't have on the team. And then I tried to get the best goalies, two best goalies. So, for the most part, it's the best, just about the top players. Can they go, undefeated? So, yeah, if you guys enjoy the content, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments of the video. Check my socials, down in the description, playlist for NHL, other NHL content. And, yeah, let's get on the gameplay. All right, so let me just show you guys who I have on the team. So, this is what I ended up doing. So, we got Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. Okay, got him. We've got Crosby, Ovechkin, McKinnon, Kane on this team. Got Hedman. And I picked the Lightning because they had a lot of guys already. Brad Marchand, Nikita Kucherov, Austin Matthews, cover athlete, Panarin, Pasternak, Jack Eichel, Roman Josi, John Carlson, got Mikko Rantanen, Mitchell Marner, Cale Maker, Alex Pietrangelo, Adam Fox, Aaron Ekblad, and I think that's it. Aaron Ekblad. I think I said Bland. I meant to say Blad. But anyways, so that's what we got there. And then, goalies, we have Andrei Vasilevskiy, who's obviously the Lightning goalie, and we also have Connor Hellebuck from Winnipeg. Was he from Winnipeg? Yeah, Jets. I'm curious to see countries, regions. I never really look at these, but I should. Okay. Anyways, can this team go undefeated? If I had to put my money on it, no. But I would be embarrassed if I don't win the Stanley Cup. When I was making the team, and I was loading into the game, it said 99 overall team. So, I'm really hoping that this team could prove me wrong. Yeah, I'll tell you this, though. I've never seen this with line chemistry +5 across the board. That is pretty insane. I mean, this team is obviously crazy good. Makes sense to me. So, how's the defense line? It's pretty good. Not +5s all over the place, but obviously this is my best defense lineup ever, which, makes sense. And we got our goalies over here, and any scratch players that aren't playing. Ekblad, Marner, and Matthews. Look at that. They're not even playing, these guys. They're scratched. But I still think we should be good. Now, I'll stay with you guys. Let's see how we do in the preseason. Let's see if we could do what we need to do. How many preseason games do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it is 82 games. So, we're just gonna simulate. Let's just simulate through the preseason, see what ends up happening here. We have to sit through. I gotta sit through these menus, don't I? Oh my gosh, I should have disabled pop-ups. If I could, I would. Whatever, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Look, okay, so here's the thing. That's already a loss. There's a chance that we get shootout losses. So we still get points for that. So it's weird. I see, like, I should say, can we get 160 something points? But instead, it's I don't want to lose a single game. I don't want to have a shootout loss. I don't want an OT loss. I'll be less annoyed, but we're trying to go 82 now. We're trying to go undefeated. So we're trying to win all the games on the schedule. So I don't want a single shootout loss. So let's get that out of our system. So let's simulate these first 4 games and see what happens. So we're just going to simulate. Okay, scouting assignments. Look at that! Are you out of your mind? The first game of the season and we lose 2-1. The first game. The first game we play, we lose 2-1. Are you out of your mind? Okay. So, there you go. We can't go 82-0. I can't. I can't even. I would just simulate a little bit more and just see what ends up happening. Okay. Pop-ups are really annoying. Somehow the Penguins have yet to lose. Okay, they finally lost. We beat them. That's why. Hopefully maybe that'll be our only loss, and that'll be hilarious if that is the case. But so far we're dominating, which is good. Again, I just hope this team wins to just win the Stanley Cup at the minimum, and I'll be just happy. Okay, we lost to Carolina, who they still have their team. Lost to the Panthers, who we took their best players from them. So right now we're sitting 11-3. We OT lost to the Wild. Okay. Beat them though that time. Shutting out a lot of teams, which is good. So far, okay. So far, we're 17-3-1. Again, great record. Obviously, team's amazing. It's very hard to go like 82-0 in the sport, like undefeated in the sport. It's impossible. It's like practically impossible, right? So I mean, I'm just trying to get as close to as I can, and just see how the best players can do. Just like a fun little video. But yeah, we're just gonna simulate a little bit more. So let's just see how we do. We got the Blues, we beat them. We got the Bruins, we beat them. We beat the Flyers, yes. Canadians, boom. Toronto, yes. Ottawa, yes. Beat the Kings, beat the Senators, the Avalanche, the Vegas Golden Knights, got them. Arizona, we got them. And we're playing really, really well so far. So, let's just do one more simulation. And we're just going to keep simulating. I'm going to show you guys the stats just at the midway point and see how we're doing. I mean, obviously, we're playing really well. As I say that, though, we lose 2 straight to the Canadians and the Panthers. So that's, again, a little worrisome. But so far, so good. And I'm liking the way that this team is playing right now. Because we should be, because this team is amazing. And we lose to the Stars as I say that. So let me just simulate the rest of these games. I'll see you guys once I get to this point of the season and show you stats. All right, so we had a shootout loss and an OT loss, but obviously this team is doing really well, 46-3. I mean, I would expect us to be doing really well when you have the best players in the league, right? I mean, that makes a lot of sense. So, just looking at some of the, yeah, I mean, everyone's playing well. Just in terms of, just ice time, you gotta tell, who's contributing. Everyone's contributing as a positive plus-minus. In fact, no one has a single-digit plus-minus on this team, so that's fantastic. So good stuff from us. McDavid being our leading guy, both in assists and goals, in terms of scoring at least. And then we got the hits, blocks, shots, giveaways, and takeaways. Just, again, I'm not going to go a million times in the depth of shit, go line by line each player. That is why you guys can kind of just pause and take a look at some of the stats here. So, and same thing with the goalies. We're doing good, very well here. Under 2 goals against average so far for both of them, for Andre and Connor. Now, I'm curious to see where we rank overall in the league, how we're doing there. So in the entire league, we are currently sitting at 83 points, 46-3 on the season. And in terms of goals 4 per game, yeah, we have the top in the league. And goals against, well, top in the league. So very good stuff there from our team. And, we're just going to go back to simulating. So I'm just going to simulate the rest of this. And once we get to a game, I'll come back to you guys. We're actually back from the Olympics. I guess that, this is where the Olympics would be. But, obviously with all that's going on, they're not even going to send them. Most likely. We lost 2 straight. Lost 3 straight. Interesting. Okay. Gotcha. We're going to sim past the deadline to about here. So we're sitting at 45, 8-4. Make that 46, 47, 8-4. We lose to the Kraken. Again, I'm at this point, I'm just really hoping we can win this team wins the Stanley Cup. Otherwise, like I said, I really don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do if we don't win the Stanley Cup. Again, I'm not really even hands-on too much with what's going on. So, we did lose to the Red Wings. We're just going to simulate up to here. I think this is the end of the season. So, lost to OT into the Maple Leafs. Beat the Capitals, beat the Bruins. Lost to the Sabres. Lost to the Stars. Beat the Ducks. We have clinched. We had how many points? We lost to the Blue Jackets. Beat the Islanders. And lost to the Blue Jackets twice. Okay, so we are at the end of the year. We have 131 points. Let's just simulate. Just gonna stop. So obviously in the playoffs, taking on the Devils. But I want to look up something very quickly, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so I'm back with you guys. I just wanted to confirm this. So we finished with 131 points. Now, granted, we played 2 more games than this. So I want to look up the most points by a team. I just wanted to confirm that it was the Canadiens in the 76-77 season, and it was. They went 68-12, 80 games at the time, which gave them 132 total points. So the best hockey players in the league today, just with this one simulation, 131 points, so a point short from the best all time. Just goes to show you how good the Canadiens were then. Alright, well, fair enough. But we are in the playoffs, which makes a lot of sense, because this team is really good. Obviously, we had the best players in the league. I mean, pretty much. Dave was my leading scorer. My leading point getter, I should say. Well, both goals and assists. So, yeah. Every single player on my team, by the way, did have, and this is impressive, a positive plus-minus. In fact, the lowest player wasn't even in the teens. Everyone was at least a plus 20 on the highest. That's incredible. Actually, a plus 24 might have been the lowest, but that's impressive in itself. I'll take that. And yeah, incredible stuff there. Here's your hits, blocks, shots, giveaways, takeaways. Again, this team, if we do not win a Stanley Cup, there is something wrong. There is actually something wrong if we don't win a Stanley Cup. Okay, goalies. Andre was amazing. Connor was an amazing backup. I mean, in most seasons, he'd be incredible too. But he'd be starting. He's obviously the second top 3 goalies in the league. So, yeah, there's the playoff tree in case you guys are curious. So we're taking on the Devils. But before we do that, I do want to take a look at the team stats just one more time to see how we did, stacked up against the league. So by far, most points. Right? Yeah. Second was Toronto. And we had the best goals for per game with 4.09, and the best defense, which is goals against per game, 2.1, and we didn't allow that many. That's good. It's great. But that doesn't mean anything unless we win a Stanley Cup. At this rate. Because we didn't go undefeated. So, we didn't have the best record of all time. Or most points of all time. So there's that too. So the Devils. Well, we win game 1 in OT. Nice. Can we win game 2? Yes. Can we win game 3? Yes. And sweep them. Yes. Easy sweep. So that's good. All right. Who are we taking on in the second round of the playoffs? It is going to be the I don't know. Who is it going to be? Okay, Florida. I was like, okay, when is that going to happen? Okay, Florida. Game 1, we win 6-2. Game 2, we win 3-0 with that shutout. Game 3, we win again. Game 4, we win. So we've currently 8-0 in the playoffs. That's good. I'll take that. Let's simulate a few games, see who we're taking on. Now we have to simulate a little bit more. Carolina in the conference finals. All right, this is to go to the Stanley Cup. Carolina, game 1, we lose 4-1. Okay. Game 2, we win 6-1. Game 3, we win 3-2. So we're up 2-1. All right, we go up 3-1, and we win in 5. So we're going to the Stanley Cup. Again, not a surprise. I wonder who it's going to be against, though. It is going to be against the Dallas Stars. Okay. So the Dallas Stars, currently 12-1 in the playoffs. How long will that last? Well, we win game 1 with the shutout, 3-0. Game 2, we win in OT. Game 3, we're up 3-0, and let's just sweep them. Yes. So, 16-1 in the playoffs. 63... 13-4? Something like that? I don't remember. Or 5? No, 14. 63-14-5. I think that's what it was. Yeah. And then 16-1 in the playoffs. So that's impressive stuff from us. So if you want to say how many points we had in total, if you want to count playoff wins as 2, we didn't have any OT losses. It was just a straight loss there. So that would be 32 points plus 131. So 163 total points is essentially what we had. So that's impressive in itself. And just to see who did the best in the playoffs, because I'm kind of curious to see how that went down. Player stats, there we go. Just a quick glance over at it. So McDavid obviously was the best guy in the playoffs, and Kane. So good stuff there. The team is obviously really good. I mean, we had the best players, so therefore we're going to win the Stanley Cup. So that makes sense. That actually makes sense. Unfortunately, couldn't go undefeated in 82-0, but you know what? That's just going to be ridiculously hard anyway to do, even with the best players. But we still had the best record by far, and we still were dominant in the playoffs. So that's all that really matters in the end. And I wanted to show you guys goalie stats, and I forgot to do that, or at least give you a glance of how they did. And wow, I guess Andrew's the only goalie that played, and he was amazing. So good stuff from him. All right, well, the awards are upon us. Curious to see what those are looking like. So McDavid won his. McDavid, Ryan O'Reilly, Granados. Then we got Demers. We got Vasilevskiy, Varlamov, McDavid, and then Hedman. McDavid, pretty much dominating. So that's awesome to see, guys. So there you go. That was our Ken, the best players in the NHL. Go 82-0. They cannot, but at least, the very least, because they got a Stanley Cup. So let me close the video. All right, guys, another short video. I know. Again, sometimes short is okay. We've been putting out a lot of 40-minute videos and long videos, so throwing out a little couple short ones here and there isn't too bad. And it's still like about 18, 19 minutes anyway, something like that. So, yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. If we can get to that, that'd be great. Hopefully in this year. I would think we definitely can get it within this year, but we'll see. Anyways, have a great day night. I hope so soon. Take care, and peace.